Hi, I'm Brendan O'Mahony from Broma Engineering, and today for my colleagues on the new project, confidential project, we're going to talk about the commissioning process. So we have 6 or 7 levels now, 7. So level 0 to level 6. At the moment, we're at level 0, which is pre-construction. From a commissioning point of view, we're at pre-construction. From a construction point of view, we're in construction. So the commissioning team can come in a bit later, but we're here at the moment because there's a lot of work in front of us, and it's better to be early than late because you'll never catch up if you're late. Level 6 is handover. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to go to level 5. Handover will cover another day. So today we're going to focus on the traditional levels, which is level 1 to level 5, and this is for equipment. So electrical and mechanical equipment. Level 1, what is level 1? Level 1 is FWT, factory witness testing, or factory acceptance testing, and sometimes end of line testing, EOL. There's your acronyms. And it's a red tag. We apply a red tag to the equipment. A digital red tag. We won't be putting a physical tag on it this time, unless asked for by the client. So the tag will go on the software we're using, the CDE. That could be Dalux, that could be Autodesk, that could be Procore. But anyway, digital tag, it'll be on the system, on the BIM management system, and hopefully the tag will be on the model. It will be, let's not hope, it will be. So what is a factory witness test? What is a factory acceptance test? A factory witness test for a data center and for oil and gas is where a witness team go for their first product off the line. So first generator, first piece of switchgear, first piece of MV switchgear, first chiller, first fan wall, whatever it is, the first one that's produced by the factory and it's ready for delivery. A team of us go to the factory, they're weird looking men, and we watch that chiller or whatever it is being run through its paces in the lab. When I say the lab, there's a setup in the factory that allows people to run the tests. There'll be pipes stuck to it for the chilled water, there'll be electricity, an LV supply, and whatever else we need. There'll be a controls cable that will be back to a laptop to run the test. And we'll make sure that what we've purchased is able to do what it says in the spec and what was presented in the technical submittal, which is now approved. We'll talk about technical submittals on another video. Okay, so the team is here. We know who needs to approve it. Certain people need to sign their names to this to say that they're happy to ship this chiller. This might be over 1 or 2 days. It'll be at the factory, wherever that is, somewhere in the world, maybe somewhere in Europe, maybe somewhere close by. And we'll all get together, do a quality inspection, run it through its parameters, and then give it its certification, really. Give it its factory witness test approval. And then the FATs, in this case, will be a factory acceptance test, and then the vendor themselves, so the people who make the chiller, the manufacturer, will do their own testing on every piece of equipment that comes off the line after that, and they'll give it a factory acceptance test and I'll get a red tag. Sometimes, and in this case, we will be doing it, the red tag will not be applied until it's set in place, SIP, set in place. And that is when it's moved from the truck to its correct position, and the position is what the position it is in the layout drawings on the site. And then once we have the set in place inspection done, it'll get the red tag. Before that, there's a receipt verification form that needs to be filled out. Make sure it's not damaged before we unload it from the truck. And you're looking at the Incoterms there and seeing who's doing what well before we get to that point. So the logistics team need to know who's doing what when it arrives to the site, and who's paying customs. So make sure we know all that before it's chaos. And everyone knows on the RACI who's doing what. So if there's strange clauses in contracts, these need to be reflected in an updated and revved up RACI. And everyone needs to be aware who's doing what in this whole process until we set it in place. End of line, we don't see this too often, because for me this is like testing you do on a washing machine or a fridge or something like that. It's like a very basic test that's mandatory anyway. But if you are buying stuff and you are doing an end-of-line test, that's the acronym EOL. And it's not really a factory acceptance test. For big equipment, for long lead equipment, it should be a factory acceptance test, not an end-of-line. So it's just a word that's becoming more popular in data centers, and I don't like it really unless you're buying something like DX units or something like that, split units, something that's mass produced. No need to worry about it too much. So now we're on to level 2, which is the yellow tag. And what do we need to do to get this yellow tag? Well, your piece of equipment, it's a box, right? Whatever it is, it's a box. Just think of it as a box for now. It needs power, or if it's MV, switchgear, it needs MV power, but let's go there in another show. It might need pipe work. It might need duct work if it's an AHU. All right. It might need 2 supplies. It might need an automatic transfer switch. We'd say this is an AHU because it kind of needs everything. It needs control signal back to the BMS. Might have a BMS panel on it. It probably does. It still needs the cable. Right, so it is set in place now, and now we've got the LV cable, we've got the ductwork installed, we've got the pipework installed, all specialist contractors doing this for us. And now we need to prove that it's all done correctly, so we have a big quality control exercise to do. LV cable needs to be tested. It's coming from LV switchgear, might be the house mechanical. And there'll be another switchgear above that. So you need to prove that this cable is okay to take power. So it'll have to be, cable test results will have to be there. The pipe work will have to be flushed and pressure tested, so it's clean and it's not going to leak. It has all the correct documentation with it, technical submittal for the pipework itself, for the flanges, for the gaskets, etc, etc, etc. But you need to clarify what is and what isn't in for this quality, and that's a bit of a rigmarole and should be done during pre-construction. Ductwork is the same, it's been pressure tested, it's been walked, it's ready to go. Everything's clean, the inside of the duct is nice and clean. ATS, everything's good to go with the ATS. The inside of the AHU is clean, everything's ready to, the commissioning engineers from the vendor have been there. They've done their tests, they're happy to go. And now we can bring power to the AHU in theory. So all the paperwork is up on your software, on your common data environment, CDE, and whatever that's going to be, Autodesk, Dalux, Procore, and there's a review stage. So you're doing 2 things. You're walking in the field and you're reviewing the paperwork. And the easier this is for people to understand, the quicker you're going to get approval. Now this is usually where projects stall. So everyone has to be very, very careful and do this properly. Be very clear and open about how you're going to present the paperwork, what's in the document pack, because we don't want arguments at this stage. So this should be done in pre-construction. It should be put forward to approval. The commissioning authority, the CXA, is going to be looking at this, the client, the engineer of record from the design team. So everyone has to be prepped for this time. This is like the not dress rehearsal. This is the production of the play. We're all in our gear. We're ready to go. And last thing is, the yellow tag is, it's ready for power on. And the last thing is, before the end of level 2 is we have a pre-power on meeting. And that really is kind of the start of level 3. So the end of level 3, sorry, the end of level 2 and the start of level 3 is kind of when power goes on. And you can decide if it's the day before or the day after, it doesn't really matter. You define that. So for me, level 3 starts when power energy gets to this piece of equipment. Okay, now we're going to talk about level 3. Green tag. And what is this? So this is live testing or dynamic testing. Before this, the equipment is static, or it's dead. It's not it's pre-energized. Now it's energized. This is when the vendors really, their engineers come in and they run their site acceptance testing. So everything's ready. It's like it's going to be forever. So really testing the controls. We're making sure, again, like the FWT and the FAT, that it's doing what it's supposed to do. And there can be witness teams for this. That needs to be in the commissioning plan and agreed before we get to this point. It can't be a bun fight at this point in the project. It's too late. This is extreme pressure. We're getting to handover stage. We're getting to commissioning level 4 and level 5. The CXA will be taking over soon. We're handing over to commissioning. Commissioning started a long time ago. We're handing over to the commissioning authority. So H2C, if you see this, H2C is hand over to commissioning. We're handing the equipment over to the commissioning authority. It's very close here now. So the vendor is here, the SAP, the APs, so the senior appointed people and the appointed persons have energized it. It's now permit to work system. You have access control into switch rooms, access control into AHU rooms, access control to the roof if it's the chillers, or the chiller yard, or the gen yard, or whatever it is. You cannot get in here without a permit, so your permit to work system is on. Now that should be there for the end of level 2 as well, when we're going live, because there might be live equipment, there might be dead equipment. Locks are on, Lotto is in place. Locks are off this now, so it's permit to work. You need to know what you're doing to go into these rooms now at this point. You need to be qualified and competent, and you're not going to get hurt. And now safety is really a big deal, because electricity is very dangerous and you can't see it. So vendors have already given us scripts that they're going to run. Witness teams can come and go as they please. Some things, first of kinds, may have to be witnessed as per the spec, as per the requirements for the client. Make sure you know what the requirements are. What else can I say about level 3? It's not as bad as people think, as from a management point of view. A lot of people worry about it, but it really is down to the vendors and the experts to get this section done. As a manager, once you've got power on, that's the crest of the hill. Problems might arise here, spare parts might have to come in, we might realize things are broken, things need to be replaced. These can cause delays, be aware of that. Always be asking your vendors, have you got the spare parts close by? How long is it going to take to get them here? There will be some things will go wrong at this point. Just be ready for it, know that it can impact the schedule, be ready to mitigate quickly and make decisions quickly. Best thing to get everyone in a room, make a decision quickly. If people are stalling, you know, get them out of the room. You need to move forward. If something's broken, it's broken. Looking at it ain't gonna fix it. And then we're going towards level 4. Okay, so the site acceptance testing in level 3 has been accepted, and the commissioning authority have now accepted that they're taking over the piece of equipment, the box. It's live. There'll have to be a heat load test. And there'll be all kinds of different tests going on in level 3 and level 4. This is called the functional performance test. It's blue tag. And now the CXA are in the driver's seat and they'll be running their scripts and doing bits of inspections. Inspections should really be done at this stage, but it's no harm to check things again if they've been sitting there for a while for whatever reason. Again, the GC will be supporting here, the vendor will be supporting, the electrical team, mechanical team will be supporting this, making sure the things are running smooth, that the CXA has everything they need. You will need load banks for this to simulate the load. There's a load bank plan which should be submitted by the CXA much earlier than this. And that should be approved and ready to go. That shows you where load banks are to be positioned, how many are needed, what kilowatts they are. So usually the GC will hire or provide the load banks. Generators, usually it's the generator vendor. CXA should have done a lot of design review, technical submittal reviews. They should make sure everything is there that they expect. There should be meetings with the GC, the vendors, design team, so we're all on the same page, that we're not getting into level 4 and having an argument about what it is and isn't. So everyone should have a very clear plan of what level 4 is. And yeah, problems can arise here too, so spare parts are needed. Problems are spotted, problems need to be solved. So again, very quick, pressure's on at this stage. The client wants to rack out their hauls. So sometimes it goes smooth and sometimes it doesn't. Problems are found sometimes, and sometimes it goes really well. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but we've got to be ready and the resources need to be there to fix problems really quickly if they occur. And the last section before handover is level 5, IST. It's an integrated systems test. Again, a lot of people worry about this, but this is on the CXA. They'll be performing this test. GC will be supporting with all the vendors that are needed and the contractors that are needed, which is nearly everyone. And they will run a script to make sure all the equipment works as it should do in unison. They will turn certain bits off and make sure the backup systems turn on in the required time and that they do turn on. Again, this is another thing that can go really well. It can happen really quickly and there's no drama, and sometimes it's really difficult to get over IST. I guess the more preparation that's done, the easier it should go. Hopefully nothing breaks or nothing goes badly wrong at this stage, but it can happen, so be ready. And this is why everyone here is to support, get it over the line if there is an issue. But if the design is good and we've done all our preparation correctly, it should be smooth, and it usually is. Oh yeah, and this is white tag. I don't have a white marker. Wouldn't work with a whiteboard anyway.